What's up everybody? Welcome to the channel. It's Sam here. Today we are in the garage and we are going to be wrenching on the Gladiator. So let's get into it. Alright, so today we're going to be doing some interior mods on the Gladiator back here. You know, if you're going off-roading, you got all the stuff. You know, I got cameras, I got radios, I got mics for your radios, you got somewhere to put your phone. If you got passengers, somewhere to put their phone. You know, just all the stuff. And you know, there's other stuff you got to have too, like, you know, first aid kit, or maybe you got a handheld radio when you get out of your vehicle. You know, you just got stuff that you don't have nowhere to put it. So we're going to be putting a MOLLE panel in the Gladiator to solve that problem. That way it's right there at hand. You ain't got to be looking for stuff, and it's not going to go flying everywhere when you're on the trail. So I got it on the table here. I'm going to show you what we got, and we're going to install it in today's video. Alright, so got it on the table here. Epic 4-wheel drive, brothers from Canada, land of maple syrups. They got you covered when it comes to a MOLLE pan. This is their Crow series. I ended up getting the, I guess the highest tier. They have 3 tiers you can get. I got the one that has Baja Designs light, and we got an extra charge port because there's not enough charge ports in the Jeep for all your devices. So we got that. So I'm going to go ahead and unbox it here and see what it's like, because I haven't actually even got to look at it yet. So we're going to go ahead and unbox it. Alright, so got it unboxed here. Literally the world's largest Ziploc bag I've ever seen. These guys really know how to package stuff, I can tell you that. So we got here in the red box, we got, these are the pouches that you can get. These are pretty cool, so we'll unbox those later. Got I guess the info on how to do it, socials and everything, and to you know, get the setup on how to do it. And then this is the, they're calling this the night vision setup for this. So this is a red Baja Designs light with the USB-C charging. So let's go ahead and unbox this and unwrap this and see what's in here as well. So yeah, they sent a lot of zip ties, which is good. So don't skip on the zip ties. If I was OCD, this would probably bother me. But zip ties. Here's the dome light for Baja Designs. That's cool. Give you all your connectors and stuff. Wiring harness, great. And this is the USB-C charging kit. USB, oh, they got a lightning and a C. That's good. And the wiring. So that's good. They had 3, like I said, 3 options. You could just got the MOLLE. You get the MOLLE with the light and the charger, or you can get the MOLLE light charger with the bag. So let's go ahead and look at the bags. The bags are pretty cool. They designed these specifically to hang up over you, so they open in a specific way, and I'm ripping the crap out of this bag. So here's one of the pouches. So they got a big one and a small one, I think. Yeah, here's the other one, pouch inside of a pouch. So we got the big one and the small one. And like I said, they're designed to be hanging up, so when you unzip them, they can just fall out and have more places to put more stuff. Also too, this is kind of a cool thing that they added. They have custom patches. I don't know if you can see there. Patches. Story Till Now patch. Red beard patch. Epic patch. So that's cool. That's how you market stuff to people. Make cool things, people will buy them, and then you can get your name out there. So that's why I bought it. I don't know if I actually need like if I couldn't live without this, but it looked cool. It solved a couple problems, so I bought it. We're actually going to be working with Epic for another project coming up I'm really excited about. Actually 2 more. But let's go ahead, and this has been a long clip. I'm going to get the thing out of the largest Ziploc bag ever, and then we're going to go over to the Jeep and figure out how we're going to install this. Alright, we got it out of the biggest Ziploc bag ever. See, these guys, they know what they're talking about. They know how to sell product. Look at this cool stick decal. I mean, that's something that most companies wouldn't. They don't even send you stickers anymore. So, got the cool decal on there, and it got an embossed, raised decal on the side here. That way you know where you bought it from. But this is the MOLLE right here. So they sell this in only for the JT platform. They have one for hardtop, Sky One Touch, and soft top. The Sky One Touch and the soft top, it's different up here. They have more MOLLE because you don't have to get to your latches. So, but yeah, only for the JL and the JT platforms. But yeah, this is it. Actually, it's this area. I was looking at it backwards, but this is the front here, and this is the back where it hooks up to where your hardtop goes right here. So where your latches go. So what we're gonna have to do is I've already watched the video on installing, and they recommended that if you have the night vision nightlight with the USB, to go ahead and do that first, and then get that wired up, and then put it in the Jeep. That way it's, you know, it's easier to do that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do that real quick, and then we'll have to take the freedom tops off the Gladiator. This will be the first time actually taking those freedom tops off. And we'll do that, and then we'll get it installed. If you want to, I'll leave a link in the description to their video that actually goes step by step. I'm not going to go step by step for you guys. They already made a good video about how to do it, and they send the thing in the product so you can scan it and figure it out. So, and this is all personal preference, where you want to put the light, where you want to put the charger, what else you want to put on here. So it's all personal preference. So let's go ahead, and I'll do this real fast, figure out how I want it, and then we'll get it installed in the Gladiator. All right, so got it wired up, taped up, wire management up, and here's the final product. This is the back underside that's going to be on top of where the Jeep is. So got the Baja Designs cabin light right there, USB up there, got them wired in to the wiring harness that they provide. So they assume that you have, or they've made this so if you have a Rubicon or a Jeep with the switches, that Mopar switches, that you can just tie in to the footwell. If you don't, you know, you have to come up with a better idea or something else. But that's what I have. So we're gonna get in there and take the freedom panels out, and then start installing this thing permanently. All right, we're out here, outside, got the freedom panels off. I'm telling you what, going from a JT model to from a JK, man, if I was an early JK 2010, it was a pain in the butt to take those freedom tops off. But these ones are like, it's like 4 latches, boom, 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 done. Used to have like the little screw thing, and it was a pain. So we got that off because I have to remove this panel so you can actually see, drop the light, because the wiring is going to go back here. If you don't have any of the wiring and stuff, you still have to drop it because you have to get the tools to get the latches off, because it hooks to that. And then up here, so you can either drill into this or use 3M tape, depending on what you want to do. So it depends on your preference. Like I said before, all this depends on your preference. So but we're going to go ahead and get the T-bolts off of here to drop this, to get those off. Then I can decide how I'm going to run the wire down through the A pillar or the B pillar, down on the floor to here, which should be where the factory gauge or the factory aux fuse panel is, and the extra wires for key on hot and all the time hot. So I'm not gonna bore you with all this stuff. Like I said, go watch their video and they'll show you exactly what to do. So I'm just gonna fast forward through this and get this done, and then I'll show you how it looks in the end. All right, it's another day here, new day. Got it all pretty much done yesterday. It was getting late, didn't start the project till later on, but we got it done today. This morning I spent the time wiring it up. So like I said before, if you got the aux switches, there's a bundle of wires underneath the passenger's foot area, and I just tapped into that, and then we can see here that it is in. So there's the final product. We got the dome light, red dome light, Baja Designs light. We got this hooked to ignition on power, that way you don't run your battery down while you're charging stuff when your vehicle's not on. Got the pouches kind of where I want them now, so all this can change whenever I want it to. So I'm just gonna have to grow into it, find out how I like it, what I like it. I really don't like the tassels dangling right now because it's kind of in my way, but got the patches on and everything, so we'll live with it, see how I like it. But getting this wire through here and down through here and all this stuff through here, under here, over in this area, pain in the butt. So make sure you go to their instructions to see. They tell you exactly how to do it and tell you all the wires and clips and bolts you need to take out to get all the B-pillar stuff off, and the lower A pillar stuff, and the, I don't know what they call this, garnish here, that. And then I also put on, I'd ordered this a long time ago, but I got a Synergy manufacturing quick release for my fire extinguisher. I had the fire extinguisher sitting underneath the seat there, and I had ordered this a long time ago, but it was on back order and it finally came in. So put that up here. I don't know if I like it right here or not. We'll live with it, see if I like it. If not, it'll go back under the seat. I'm trying to get the storage area, the storage situation and everything good in this Jeep. You know, it's a new vehicle, so I need to figure out where I want stuff and how I want stuff. But trying to get everything out of here. I mean, we got bags. I got my Yankum bag with the ropes and stuff. I got my air compressor over here. That's all about to change. So I got my first aid kit back there. I need to change that, but we need to get this place, get this area in order and get it fixed up. But all in all, easy project, especially if you just do the MOLLE panel when you don't have to run no power. Super easy project. But running the wires, kind of a pain in the ass. So that's going to be it for this one, guys. Hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, drop a comment in the comments down below. Give this, like I said, get this video a like and thumbs up and share and all that stuff. Helps me out and gets the video pushed. So got any questions, leave them in the comments. I'm going to link all the stuff down below in the description so you can find it yourself. Like I said, this wasn't a exactly step-by-step how-to, because Epic has already done that for you. So hit the link down below if you want to, you know, exact step-by-step guide. Their video they did was great, and their colored their documents that they have are great too. So, but that's gonna be it for this one, guys. We'll see you in the next one.
I